thanks for tuning in to the Crush It Trading Recap Show for Monday, November 11th, 2024. Crushed it today with $1,674. Sort of a simple day today. I took 2 trades, not a lot going on. And not to mention, I didn't anticipate getting into too much today. We have a bank holiday, and last week, the first week in November, I made more in the first week in November than I did the whole month of October. So, you know, today was kind of a keep it cool day for me, just kind of get back into business again. And we did have some setups. I'm going to get into those here in just a second. But do me a favor and click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, right now would be the perfect time to subscribe. And you too can come and learn the Crush It trade strategy. And the trade of the day was, there it is, NVDA, Apple, $1,675. All right, I'll just jump right in and talk about the first trade I got into right here in NVIDIA. I didn't go big. I went in pretty small. I think I might have had about 25 contracts. And I got in here at the 5-minute candle. When it closed, I seen the momentum moving down. And I had a little bit of a retest here. You can see on the 10-second, we had this consolidation period right here. And moved between the 9-day and the Bollinger Bands for a ride down. And then I got out at the previous all-time high, which is sitting on top of the 0.618. And then we have a 1-hour crush it zone there. And you can see it did have a pretty good reaction. So that was my first trade. And that was worth a few $100s, maybe 5 or 6. And then the second trade I took was Apple. Same thing, continuation to the downside. Not in the crush it zone or anything, not off the 5-minute candle. Just was watching price action on the 1-minute time frame here on Apple. You can see we had the 20-day crossover VWAP. We had this retest at VWAP, and as soon as price got down below this traffic area right here is when I got into the trade, and then took it down to the 0.618. Held on to a few trailers for most of the morning, and then I had to leave at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, so I got out of the trade, and you can see the trade did end up working out for a further move to the downside. So those are my trades for the day. Now let's look at the watch list and see what else took place. So we'll start with AMD here. You can see AMD moved to the downside right out of the open. Got down to the 0.618 level and had a nice bounce back up to the 0.618 level. I did not take this trade. I was in Apple and NVIDIA at this time, so nothing there for me. And then we had Amazon at the crush it zone at 920. Once again, nothing for me. Just a small move, not much. Amazon sometimes doesn't pay all that well. So for me, no trade on Amazon. Continuing to Meta, nice move up to 0.618. Once again, kind of spready. I just kind of have Meta on the charts for a secondary stock in case we get a really good A+ setup on it, but nothing on Meta for me. This was the Apple trade I took to the downside. And then we had Tesla actually had 3 crush it zone trades today, which I didn't take any of them. We had this crush it zone take place outside the Bollinger Bands here at about 10:10, 10:15. We had another one take place at 11:30. And then we had the last one take place more in the afternoon at about, 1:20. These are pretty good trades. Look, risk to reward, 7.97, 3.18, 5.3. So really good trade on Tesla if you wanted to trade that today. And then we had NVIDIA, which we had to move to the downside. You can see that I only took it down into the previous all-time high, but it had nice continuation even further down yet. So you could have had a nice play on NVIDIA for continuation of the downside. And that was it. That was the trades of the day. So if you want to learn how to produce daily cash flow, click the link below and come learn the Crush It trade strategy. We have our brand new room open. We'd love for you to come in and trade with us. I know that you're going to love the strategy. All right, take care. Have a good night, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.